Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hey, today I find myself on Lake Woodlands in the Woodlands, Texas. It's situated inside the community of the Woodlands, just north of Houston, Texas. This body of water is not that big, but it's big enough to host the Thursday night jackpot, which is why I'm out here today. We got a lot of rain last night. Over a couple inches fell in a matter of an hour. So this body of water is like a bathtub. It fishes like a bathtub, which is to say it's a pretty steady bottom, but the banks are kind of steep, about 3 or 4 feet deep with a bulkhead. And generally the fish will run along those bulkheads, or they will get on some of the limited structures that's out here. But today the water is a good ½ foot to a foot above the bulkhead. It came up really high. It's very off color. This lake fish is tough as it is. So we're just gonna put our name in the hat tonight, see if we can't do a little something. I'm just happy that you came along for the ride. Come on with me, and hey, let's see if we can put something together.
Everybody's got a blank page, a story they're writing today, a wall that they're climbing. You can carry the past on your shoulders. You can start over regrets. No matter what you've gone through, Jesus, He gave it all to save you. He carried the cross on His shoulders, so you can start over.
Don't let your heart be troubled, don't be afraid. To the brokenhearted, their wishes paid. Never been born, never been torn, never sinned, never disobeyed. I know you think there's no hope, no, but that ain't true. Jesus saved. I know you feeling regret, like I brought this all on myself, like I messed it up big time, and this time I don't deserve God's help. Thinking, how can God forgive me? After knowing what I did, can He? After knowing that I hid from Him and I stayed away and backslid. Listen, Jesus came for the sick, so true. Jesus came for the weak, amen. Jesus came to give good news and to set the captives free, amen. Listen, Jesus came for the poor, amen. Jesus came with the keys, amen. Jesus came to remove the chains so the prisoners can be released.
Everybody's got a blank page, a story they're writing today, a wall that they're climbing. You can carry the past on your shoulders. You can start over regrets. No matter what you've gone through, Jesus, He gave it all to save you. He carried the cross on His shoulders, so you can start over.
See, His love is deeper than the ocean floor. Run to His arms like an open door. God the Father sent the Son so men can come and be free and gotta run no more. Come to me, all who are weary, with heavy burdens I'll give you rest. Separating you from your sin, as far as the east is from the west. Thrown in the sea of forgetfulness. What sin, what offense? And when them waves come crashing in, I'll calm the winds in your defense. So whatever it is that you've done, He put that punishment on His Son. You'll never come under His condemnation. Conquer sin and Satan and his accusations. So dry your eyes, lift up your head. Hallelujah, God is not dead. Plus He gave us His peace, and He took our guilt on the cross instead. Took our place and now we embrace a clean slate with the eyes of faith. We do unfailing love, unfailing love. It's not too late, start over.
A story they're writing today, a wall that they're climbing. You can carry the past on your shoulders. You can start over regrets. No matter what you've gone through, Jesus, He gave it all to save you. He carried the cross on His shoulders, so you can start over.
All right, y'all, so there you have it. Hey, I had a lot of opportunity to win that one, but you gotta get the fish in the boat. I learned a valuable lesson today. You know, I pre-fished a little bit before the tournament, about an hour or so, just looking at some water and just trying to find or locate some fish that were feeding. And I did. I found them on a drop in about 8 foot of water on a Carolina rig. So as soon as the tournament started, I went right back to that spot and I got a couple little bites, nothing to hook up, but I probably spent, not probably, I did spend a lot more time trying to get those fish to come to me instead of me adapting to the fish. And that was a lesson for me to be learned. I found another pattern quickly after that, but time ran out in a 2.5 hour tournament. And then I lost some key fish that absolutely would have won me the tournament. Nevertheless, I did take home big bass with that 17.5 incher. I hope you enjoyed that catch. But I want to thank you for tuning in. I want to thank you for following me. And I want to thank you to all the subscribers. And hey, I want to give a shout out to the young ladies who for the very first time took it upon themselves to grab their daddy's tackle box and their fishing poles and head out to the lake to do a little fishing. Whether you are have been affected directly by the COVID-19 and all the things that have come along with that negatively, there are some things that we can take away from this time positively. And I like what the youth is doing. I like what some of the people are getting out of their homes, taking their kids out of the homes, and they're actually introducing them back to the outdoors. And some of them are taking it into their own hands, and that was wonderful to see, and it was an absolute joy to be able to help them out. Hey, and we have another crisis going on right now in this country, and it's not something that's new. It's something that's been going on for a long time here, and there's time that we need to band together. Whether you're on one side of the fence or the other, I don't see a dividing line. What I see is human beings, and I see God in the middle of that if we allow it. And if we allow God in the middle of it, He will pull us together. He has to be the glue that unifies us. He has to be the common ground and the reasoning source that pull us together so that we can communicate, that we can adjust some things, so that we can start looking at one another with equality, because we have to see one another for our differences to be able to be unified. I believe that if we're ever going to achieve unity, we must embrace diversity. So let's take this time and reflect on ourselves. Who are we? Who am I, and what am I doing to either aid these issues that we face in society, or what am I doing to hinder those things? And well, let's just turn our eyes to God. So I want to be praying for each and every one of you. I know these are tense times, very trying times, very painful times, and rightfully so. I don't take it lightly, neither should you. But there's only one entity, there's only one person that can do this for us, and that's Jesus Christ. But we got to put our faith in Him. Again, thank you for tuning in. Hey, I pray blessing over you and your families. I pray that the next time you get out on the water that you're safe. And until the next time we see one another, until the next time I get a chance to speak to you, be blessed in all that you do. Take care of yourselves.